Alright, hello everyone, my name is Sarafi and I'm happy to meet you all. And today we're going to be playing some Master Duel. They put out another patch, so I got to download 10 gigs again, as always with Master Duel. But as soon as we get in, we'll play some games. Hello everyone, my name is Sarafi and good way to kill some time while people join the stream. How you guys doing? Hope you're having a good weekend. I know I am. What are you grinding for now? Nothing. I'm playing the game. we are just gonna play Cash Tira. There's no deck build. This is an account that I'm already done on. I just they released a patch, so this is the first time I've logged in since the patch. So I got to download 10 gigs. It'll be done in a second. Hello, Kiyogami. Welcome to the stream. I got Nash up to level 30, so I have 3 copies of Rank Up Magic Quick Chaos if I want to play them. And then after that, I was just like, I don't want to touch this game ever again. So we are cleansing our palate of the grind by playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And reminding ourselves why we like this game. Pull up Word Twister. Yeah! Great suggestion. I'm so glad that I have a community now who can actually like help me kill time. And knows what I like. It's so new to me. You want to see some new account? No, this is not a new account. We're just downloading stuff because Konami doesn't know how to run their game. That's all. I already have the account completely built. We're just gonna play some games, but we have to wait for a minute. All right. Okay, so let's see. Lead. Fald? What is this? Elf, Ale, Dale, Fuel. Add fuel? No. Flew. Fled. Flee. Do you have Jackbox? I mean, not on my computer, no. Same, I was grinding my level 1 characters to 30. I'm tired, boss. Bro grinding too much DL. He needs a palette cleanser with MSD. I'm getting Yu-Gi-Oh! To 39. He's at 36 right now. Hi, it's rough. Yeah. Let's see. Duel. I've had enough of that. Do. Aid. What is this 6-letter word? Leaf. There are no 5-letter words. What is this? Fallude? Allude requires 2 L's. That's weird. Default? You almost had me. I was like, how did I not get default? But of course, you were wrong. So, let's see. Lad. Def, sure. Allude, no, there's no 5 letters. Laud, okay. What is this? We can't, if we don't get the 6th letter, we can't proceed. Oh my gosh. Shut up, game. Feudal! I got feud, but I didn't get feudal! Oh! I'm angry. You can. I think you can see the anger. Let's see. Camp. Isn't tamp a word? Yes, it is. Okay. Amp. Act. Aim. What could possibly come before cam? The word kai is not a word. Is there another? Is there a word that comes after amp? What would that be? Oh, apt. Right. Of course. Mia? Mia is not a word. Mia is what you ping when your mid laner goes missing in action in League of Legends. Map. Okay. Hats. Hello, mid-tier god. Welcome to the stream. Hits. League references? Yeah, I play League all the time. Tie? No. Okay, whatever. Tap? I had tap. Tam. What is Tam? Mika. Peta. Speaking English here. We're at 82%. Okay. Let's see. Task. Rat. Star. Stark. Ain't no way Velo stole first place. I'm taking it back. Arts. Carrots. I played Chinese League and some Dota. Let's see. Arcs. Tar. Star. I already have star. There's not too many words left. Honor of Kings is goated. I've never heard of it. Sat. It is Yoda until my jungle as always feeds. I'm on 140p, can't help. Let's see. Ask. There we go. The refresh, the rerolls are so good. They're OP, really. SAR. Ska and scat. What is scat? I want to know what scat is. SKAT. What does that even mean? The MC that can play every role is my main task. I already had task. Alright. Just in time. Scat is a way to sing? Okay, dictionary.com. Or is it dictionary.org? It's dictionary.com. Shouldn't it be .org? Scat. A card game for 3 players using a pack of 32 playing cards, 7s through aces. The object being to fulfill any of the various contracts, with scoring computed on strategy and on tricks 1. Popular in German-speaking communities. Come on. Get this non-English stuff out of my game. How am I supposed to play if they want me to know like German words? Come on. This is not English. Scat is a card game, yeah. Well, then why didn't you say it? Alright. Okay. Don't look up scat with a C. Alright. Alright. Okay, here's the deck list. 1 Veiler, 2 Maxis, 1 Ghost Ogre, triple Ash, 1 Ghost Spell, 1 Planet Pathfinder, 3 Rise Hearts, 1 Fenrir, 2 Unicorn, 3 Ogre, 2 Scareclaw, 1 Tearlaments, 1 Nibiru, 1 Reinforcement of the Army, 1 Triple Tactics Talent, triple Cashier Theosis, 1 Pressure Planet Ratesoth, 3 Birth. We can only play 1 Called By. Cross out, Dimensional Barrier, triple Imperm, Big Bang, and Preparations. Then for the extra deck, Baron, Chengying, F-Zero, UDF, Double Big Eye, Flare Metal, Dark Armed, triple double Shangri Era, triple Rise Hearts, 1 Zeus, and 1 Little Knight. Okay, so I can't play. What can I play instead of? I can play D-Shifter. Okay. D-Barrier is legal? I know. It's weird. Why would they do this? Oh, look. Duel Links is giving out free diamonds just for this 10 minutes you need to log in. I'm good. I have enough gems. I don't need any more. We back to stalling? Nah. D-Berry in best of 1 is much worse for the health of the game than best of 3. It's true. It's true, and yet it is at 3, and Labyrinth exists. Okay. Activate Cashier of Birth. Maxi. Do I care if he draws 2? I can actually Scareclaw in response, because Scareclaw is a quick effect. Then he can only draw 1. Yeah, that's worth it. Scareclaw in response. No thrust. No. There's no thrust. Oh, he does draw 2, doesn't he? Unless I go into Baron? Nah. I was thinking that I was gonna normal summon the Scareclaw Kashtira, but I want to keep the D-Barrier. So he does get 2 draws, that's fine. We keep the Ash. Pass. Can you send me the extra gem then? My rocket is kind of homeless. I run it in most decks as a target 4 thrust. It's fine, he's on Draco Tail and a Rise as an FTK. Sadly, we don't have a Rise right now. Baron is still legal? Yes, Baron is still legal. Dark Magical Circle, that's fine. He didn't even hit anything. Magician Souls. Sure. Honestly, Baron isn't the worst thing Kashtira can do, to be honest. It's true. Alright, so he's going to Chainlink 1, Dark Magical Circle. We Chainlink 2, Fenrir. He's targeting Birth? Why is he targeting Birth? Fine, get rid of your Dark Magician then. Serenir, sure. Visa Starfrost looking a little scared in the face of Kashtira's in the thumbnail. That is the artwork of Pressured Planet Ratesoth. That is what Pressured Planet Ratesoth depicts. It depicts a Rise Heart destroying the entire world. That's why my summoning chant for it is "Welcome to a world at war." Vsauce Starfrost. Hello, Ifragor. Okay. This match is already over for the player? Yeah, it's true. Alright. Shengra Era effect. We special summon Unicorn. My laptop is on a godly macro. Okay. Alright, he gives up. Will we get the fabled 10-zone lock? Probably. I don't know. I don't have Diabolosis the Mind Hacker, but if someone wants to hop on and we can play an unlimited game, I can make Diabolosis the Mind Hacker and 10 lock you immediately. Fabled mention. Unfortunately, only Sarafi would get this joke. It's true. Where is Vera? She used to watch my stuff. Vera and Momiji and Error and Thunder Marisol. They all used to watch my stuff, and now only Goldmine does. Pot of Extravagance. That's a +2. That's scary. Opponent sets 4 and passes. Well, glad that I stopped him. We drew another Ash. Perfect. No starters. People wonder why Pot of Greed hasn't been unlimited. Gold D-Mine. I guess I'll set Big Bang. Hey Sarafi, what deck are you running? I am playing Kashtira. Sure. Play your stupid burn cards. Ow. Hope you are having a good day, Claysax. We will be going live as soon as the box drops. So for all of you who are here, the box drops in 5 hours. I will be going live and I will be immediately building and playing Sharks. And we will be playing Sharks for hours. And there will be a duel room, so all of you will get a chance to play against me with Sharks if you are there for 2 hours. This is what happens when I let Konami balance my deck. One of my monsters is at 1, one of them is at 2, my field spell that searches is at 1. I'm not allowed to play the game. This deck is an FTK against Gold Pride. Oh. He sets again. Sure. Sad, I thought I'd catch you ripping your hair out on DL. You'll catch me tonight. Hello, Weash. How are you? So summon Ogre. Grave of the Super Ancient Organism. Level 7 or higher special summon monsters on the field cannot attack, nor can players activate their effects. Okay. At least it's not Runic Sprite for hire. I considered Runic Sprite for hire, to be honest. I really want to play that deck again, but I'll probably keep that to myself. I don't need to stream it. Sharks versus Zombie World works. Sure. You don't need fish to. You don't need your monsters on the board to be fish at all. Each time your opponent special summons a monster, send the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck to the graveyard. Alright. Theosis, target Ogre. He's going to Ring of Destruction in response. That is unfortunate, because that means that Ogre dies and I don't get the target. I have to play the Jirai less punks for a while to get 58 wins, not gonna lie. Okay. Alright, we activate the Cast Your Birth. And whatever, we'll bring back the ogre. He mills for 3 and hits one of my unicorns. That's very unfortunate. Alright, well, Grave of the Super Ancient Organism is a pretty strong card. Who doesn't love Runic? Runic is great. Why not start the rank wins now, Tutaru? It's true, you could just grind rank wins before the box even comes out. That's what Invoker has been doing. I've been running Rescue Ace. Rescue Ace is a great deck. Because I faced too many Drytron Mirrors last night, I really don't want to lose a coin flip again. F. Alright. My opponent has nothing. Okay. Cast Your Birth. We bring back the Unicorn. He mills me for 3 again. Okay. Xyz Summon. Rank 7 Kashtira Shangri-Ira. Mill 3 again. We're down to 22. Okay. Normal Summon Riseheart. Riseheart effect. Banish the Fenrir. Shangri-Ira effect. Lock down one of the zones. Xyz into a Riseheart. That triggers a Riseheart's effect. Can Sword Soul even make Pep? Yes. I mean, you can go Ghost Bell into Ghost Bell with the level 8. Easy. Now that we have Ghost Bell along with Ghost Mourner, Synchro Summoning is easier than ever. Do I want to attack? Probably not, right? Yeah, no, I don't get any benefit out of attacking. We'll just pass. I held someone in a duel for 27 turns waiting for them to out Chaos Angel. Yeah, that sounds about right. Shangri-Ira effect. You're assuming we have Ghost Bell? You should. If you don't have Ghost Bell, that's your fault. Special summon to the Scareclaw Kashtira. We get milled again. That triggers a Riseheart's effect. So we'll attach Scareclaw. I have 1 Bell, but still 0 Dragster and 0 Typhon. Typhon is a bad card, so it's fine that you don't have it. Each player takes 1,000 damage. Okay. Ow. Ceasefire. Detach 3, banish the self-destruct ants. That'll take out 500 damage. He's going to ceasefire again. Is that enough? We'll big bang in response. $1,500. Nice try. Alright, we'll attach the Fenrir. Is there a way for me to... Yes. Alright, check this out, boys. Shangri-Ira, we special summon the Unicorn from the graveyard. That forces him to banish 3 cards from the top of my deck. So now I get Rise Heart to attach another material. Then I normal summon the Ash Blossom, and we synchro into Baronne de Fleur. A Rise Heart effect, detach 3. Banish the grave of the super ancient organism. There we go, now Baronne is live again. Last card in hand is Mott. He really wants that win. Nice try. Baronne is an honorable mention for a card that should come to Duel Links? No. Not while we have Adamantipator. You don't go into main selection boxes because you're broke. I don't go into main selection boxes because they are a scam. We are not the same. Max C, Ash for the win, always. Ugh. Give me Baronne and Adamantipator as I can be trusted. Alright, let's go Tearlament's Kashtira. We're going to special summon Tearlament's Kashtira, and then we're going to banish the Scareclaw Kashtira from our hand. Trigger Tearlament's Kashtira, we're going to mill our opponent. And the reason we're going to mill our opponent is we're going to try and force them to activate an effect so that we can talents them. It's Empty Jar. No, never mind. It's white. I just milled a white player. That's not good. White Empty Jar. Okay. Set 2 pass. Neo, we have Savage Dragon. Baronne would be fine. Savage Dragon is significantly harder to use than Baronne. Adamantipator Baronne was my first thought. Adamantipator can be a sup? Savage Dragon needs a link monster. Baronne doesn't. It's not the same at all. Thank you, Goldmine. Normal summon Moisa White. Moisa White's effect. You can add a Skull Servant that mentions it from your deck to your hand. Cannot special summon for us to turn except zombies. Alright. Whites, yes, there are whites. Grab the White Princess. Extra normal summon White Princess mill. Sadly, Dimensional Barrier does not stop link summoning. We have Herald. What about Herald? Herald is limit 1. Or no, it's not limit 1, but it's a it requires a level 4 synchro, which is not the same thing. It has terrible stats as well. And when you use its effect to Omni-Negate, it outs itself. So that's not nearly the same thing as Baronne. Opponent is dumping a ton of Skull Servants. We have Dragoon, arguably a better boss monster than Baronne. Absolutely not. Baronne is significantly more generic than Dragoon is. I just want Baronne. You can play Master Duel. Mill 5. Dragoon is significantly worse than Barone, I'll be for real. I mean, you're allowed to be wrong. That's fine. Barone have a pop 1 and a revive. Yes, exactly. Dragoon locks you. I mean, if you use Red Eye's Fusion to make it, Dragoon does lock you. That's correct. Dragoon also requires that you discard a card to use its effect, which is a significant cost. Absolutely not. Yep. Master Duel sucks? Yeah, it does. So does Duel Links, though. So, I mean, not a lot I can tell you. The Dark Hex Sealed Fusion is a rock. Dragoon needs a discard. Dragoon does need a discard. Makes it a lot worse. This guy is taking forever to kill me. I have literally nothing, and he's just like, how do I play around this double imperm? I need to get my my lady in white on the field. Is he not even going to link summon? He's definitely going to link summon, right? At this point, I'm playing locals. Well, Barone is not available in locals, unfortunately. And neither is Savage Dragon, even though we're getting new rocket cards. Okay, there is the King of the Skull Servants. Serafi, you're assuming bronze players have links? He's got 60 cards. Bro has 60 cards. He's definitely playing a full deck. There's 7,000. That's... 7,000 is a lot. Yeah, okay. You guys are forgetting the stuff like Dragoon, Herald, and Savage require specific setup. Barone would be a natural part of decks. It's not the same at all. It is not correct, Goldmine. Herald does not require specific setup any more so than Barone does. They're just different types of, like, generic setup. You are correct about Dragoon and Savage, though. Is Dragoon Sky Striker possible in DL? I'm going to try and make it work. I don't see why it wouldn't be. Regardless, level 10 is easier than level 4 for the majority of decks. That is true, I will agree with that. Is Link Karibo still banned in the TCG? No, they unbanned it. Regardless, level 10 is much easier. I have it in Dueling Nexus. Okay. Alright, is this lethal? No, he outed himself. He legitimately gave up 2,000 attack points because he was so scared of the Imperm. Alright. Is he gonna White Princess here? He could. He is not White Princessing. Okay. Dude made me sit here for like 8 minutes to not kill me. He doesn't have a zombie Link? I guess not. Bronze players are GOAT players who don't know what a synchro is. I feel like you would just make Avendred Savior here. Like, Avendred Savior is a perfectly good card. Guess my last hope is Infinity? You could play Infinity. Infinity is fine. end phase. Thank you. Well, Ghost Ogre does not solve my problem. God, I love having my deck completely banned out. Infinity is limit 1. We Ash was talking about locals. Gravity Bind. You know what? True. True. I've never seen a more true card in my life. What is this man doing? Rookie behavior, but relatable. I mean, he's only in Bronze 7, so he just got out of Rookie. You gonna lose to this? I am. We're dead. Bronze players who are either Smurfs who haven't played in months or they're GM-era duelists riding the times of the good old days. I made an Atom Fossil Skullgios deck in DL. It catches opponents off guard. Atom Emancipator Fossils is a good deck, yes. Alright. See Neo if you had Typhon. He didn't summon a single card from the extra deck, we Ash. Not one. There was not one card that man summoned from the extra deck. I don't want to hear it. You would have had it now. No, I wouldn't have. Do you understand how you summon Typhon? Your opponent has to summon 2 cards from their extra deck. Are you pulling for the new shark cards in DL? Yes, as soon as they come out, which is going to be in 4.5 hours. Alright, D-Shifter. D-Shifter, we make our opponent hate themselves. Alright, special summon Cashier Unicorn. Unicorn effect. We can't get drolled now, by the way. Grab Cashier Theosis. For those of you that don't know what this card does, if you have no cards in your graveyard, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. Until the end of the next turn, any card sent to the graveyard is banished instead. Get wrecked, noobs. White support got shown like 8 months ago. Never came. People in Duel Links using Typhon is funny when they floodgate themselves. It's true. They all do that. And I don't understand why they still do this. We grab a Rise Heart, or Rise Hearts. Exceed Summon. When 2 souls combine into one, the power... Oh my god. My apologies. I haven't done any voice lines for Cashier in a while. When 2 souls of anger combine into one, the power to destroy worlds is formed. I Exceed Summon. Not even an atom will be left in its wake. Rank 7, Kashtira Shangri-Ira. Rise Heart's effect. I banish Big Bang from my deck. Shangri-Ira's effect is a Chain Link 1. Big Bang's effect is a Chain Link 2. Shifter needs to be banned. It's such a toxic card. No, that's fine. Special summon Fenrir back. Lock a zone. The Angel of Wrath, rank 7, Kashtira Arise Hearts. Pass. Isn't Shangri-Ira just the Death Star? Yes. I love extra deck chants from Arc V. Yes. I think one thing with Sharks is the amount of lava golems going down around in Duel Links. Yeah, Sharks is not going to be like a great deck. It's just going to be a fun deck. You know what? Check this out, chat. So we summon Tier Limits Cashier, and then we activate Tier Limits Cashier's effect. Because we can't summon Unicorn, because we have the other Unicorns in our hand. We banish 3 cards from the top of our opponent's deck. That triggers our Rise Hearts down. We have 2 mats. And we'll grab... Oh, we can grab the Big Bang, so that when we use it, we can actually detach the Unicorn from the Cashier Shangri-Ira mid-turn. That's really good, actually. Reveal Blue Eyes. Special summon the alternative. Okay. Will Tachyon be broken, though? It's hard to say. Blue Eyes should target... Blue Eyes did not target a Rise Heart. That's weird. Okay. Fenrir banished the Blue Eyes White Dragon. You're bullying a child, Seraphia? I always do this. He always does this, teacher. It's true. Kashtira Arise Heart's effect activates as a Chainlink 1. Kashtira Shangri-Ira's effect activates as a Chainlink 2. My one goal is to finally use Barry and Hope's effect. Good luck. That's game. D-Shifter, the most balanced card that's ever existed. You should probably just zone lock him for 5. I would if he wasn't a coward. Tachyon broken, maybe not, but it might be very good, probably. Hello, DL Soulburner 5247. Tachyon would be fine if we got another transmigration? No. No, the only reason Tachyon is not going to be broken is because we only have one transmigration. If we had 3 transmigrations, that would hands down be the best deck in the game. Coughing Bomb versus Hydrogen Baby? Alright, the opponent is going first. We have an Ash and a Dream. Normal summon Whitestone of Ancients. Okay. I can just special summon Kashtira, Scareclaw Kashtira from my hand in the middle of the turn. Pretty cool. Wait, Transmigration isn't once per turn? WTF? Transmigration is a card that you play 4 times in the TCG. 4. 4 times. And your opponent has, what, 6 cards in their hand? Yeah. That's why Tachyon is good. I love it how Serafi reads my entire username, including the numbers. I always read everyone's username. They chose that name, therefore it's important to them. I disagree with the notion. Do you really want to deal with Unaffected Hope Harbinger plus untargetable Tachyon Dragon with 2+ transmigrations? Just give it 2 transmigrations, Neo Trust. literally, there are 2 wolves inside of you right at the same time. Alright, the opponent sets 1. Pass. Let's go. You don't read the full stop at the end of my name? Ah, I'm sorry. I forgore, period. I think you like the way I refer to you better than the way Goldenmine refers to you. Let's see. Okay. Unicorn effect. Let's grab another Theosis for next turn. 4 Unchained blockable Omnis. Fun. It's correct. That's correct. Alright. We will Xyz into Shangri-Ira here. Tachyon, you can lock people from going second using their second part of the skill, like the cards. What is the generic rank 3 pool in DL at there's literally nothing? Generic rank 3. Okay, hold on. Let's answer this question. Filter by Xyz 3. We have Grand Pulse to pop a spell or trap, Nightmare Shark to deal 2k, Phantom Knight to break sword to pop anything, Alucard to pop a sets card, Fortune Tomb to be unkillable, Mirage Salio to bounce a card. Dante to mill. Black Ray Ransler to negate. Gorgonic Guardian to negate as a quick effect. We have Zen Maity is a rare. If you want to play wind-ups, you can play wind-ups. And that's it. So yeah, the best rank 3s appear to be Black Ray Lancer and Gorgonic Guardian. And Gorgonic Guardian requires rocks, so I guess Black Ray Lancer is your target. Rank 3s aren't that good. True. Not important 8882, who I've never seen before. TCG plays 4 transmigrations in Tachyon because the core engine is really fragile and bricky. On that end, it also has to rely on a searcher that is -1. Transmigration is the only thing Tachyon has for itself in the TCG. That doesn't matter. It's an Omni-Negate counter trap card. Oh no, the only thing that I have is that I can spam unrespondable Omni-Negates. People are asking for more copies of Transmigration like we don't get Red Gut Magic the 7th one for free. True. You want an unreactable Chaos number 107? I mean, like Cicada, Chariot Carry, Materiactor, Exegard, those cards are not in the game, of course. Dante used to be decent in mill decks, now no one plays it. Alright. Okay, special summon the Unicorn. $17.75. I guess that's not important. 882 who just subscribed. Thank you. Alright, my opponent used Redlow's King Flame Crime, so we can now cashier a Unicorn it. Let's see, what are we going to banish? He has 2 of everything. He has 2 of everything, chat. This isn't fair. What a legend. Alright, we'll get rid of the first Red Rising Dragon. Bro is the anti-Unicorn player. Who plays around Unicorn in 2026? Cast your Theosis. Summon Fenrir. Rank 3 slop equals BA support. That is a take that could be heard. This is just the RDA starter. We'll grab Cashier Unicorn. Or sorry, Cashier Ogre. Now we can activate Birth and then get to normal summon Ogre, which is great. Ogre, grab the preparations. Set preparations, set Imperm. Use Fenrir and Ogre as material. Exceeds into Shangri-Ira. Joy made me complacent, sorrow made me mourn, and fear made me hesitate. I reject them all. Who needs humanity when you can have strength? Kashtira, Rise Hearts. Rise Hearts effect, we banish the Big Bang. Shangri-Ira's effect is a Chainlink 1. Big Bang's effect is a Chainlink 2. Bro's still pushing the punk agenda. I mean, he wants to play punk. Makes sense. Special summon the Fenrir. Exceeds into a Rise Heart. And we pass. Toggle on. BA isn't mid, it's garbage. I should know I have the deck. There you go. Goldmine, you want to play punk. You want to play punk. Listen to the voices in your head. Baguska would be fine, I guess. Bannon MD surely would not be a problem right now, right? Also, DL has it at 1, so Baguska being kind of worse for the opponent isn't a good idea. Maguska would be boring. So no, probably not. They probably wouldn't. The reason Maguska is tolerable is because you have Link monsters, and we don't have any Link monsters in Duel Links. So until Link monsters become better, they won't print Maguska. And Link monsters are never going to get better in Duel Links, to be honest. So I certainly am not complaining about transmigration. It's the rest of the deck is pretty bad. Even with most 2-card combos, you can't guarantee you survive a single interruption on any of its 4 choke points. That is true. Absolutely. But it's important to note that now we have Genesis. And Tachyon is actually really good in Genesis. So you are correct that surviving a single point of interruption is difficult for Tachyon, but surviving a single point of interruption is now completely optional. You don't have to play in the format that has a bunch of interruption anymore. Trust, join the Pay 600. Alright, Resonary Call's negated. Arise Hearts. We attach Big Bang. We want him to activate another monster effect. Crimson Gaia. Okay. Are we in the middle of Albaz lore? We are almost at the end of it. If Maguska will be added, Unicorn will become mandatory for most decks that can't add it naturally. That's correct. You know what would be a cool deck to come to DL soon? Dynamorphia. No, Dynamorphia is unbalanced in a 4,000 life point format. As in archetypes, bro thinks he's Bobbity trying to control me like Vegeta. Yes, I know Dynamorphia is a Floodgate deck, but it's fine. Dynamorphia would be fine in an 8,000 life point format. It is unfair in a 4,000 life point format. I'd be open to check out Genesis, but it's just completely unsupported in my local. That's fair. Okay, fair enough. I'm pointing it out that Genesis, Tachyon. I played Tachyon in Genesis. There's a stream on my channel where I played Tachyon in Genesis, and I did really well. I really enjoyed that deck. So I do agree that there are some restrictions as far as a TCG standpoint. You're right. Opponent is going to activate Red Resonator. We will allow that to resolve. I hate Dynamorphia. Think though, being at 1 LP living on the edge. I have no problems with Dynamorphia. I play Dynamorphia in Duel Links, or sorry, in Master Duel, but you can't put it in Duel Links because essentially you get to reach critical breakpoints with Dynamorphia with 1 fewer activation because you start with half as many life points, which is ridiculously unfair. Bro forgot to set Spiral of Destruction in that video. I didn't forget. I chose not to. Okay, alright, so Unicorn's effect is a Chainlink 1. Fenrir's effect is a Chainlink 2. Banish the Tuner monster. Ogre's effect is a Chainlink 3. Alright, let's look at the top 5 cards of the deck. Fiendish Chain, Bone Archfiend, Fiendish Golem, Soul Resonator, Soul Resonator. 1 Soul Resonator gone. Banish the Resonator, banish the other copy of Red Rising. Arise Heart's effect. Shangri-Ira's effect is a Chainlink 1. Shangri-Ira's effect is a Chainlink 2. Shangri-Ira's effect is a Chainlink 3. I feel like first wave Dynamorphia would be completely fine in DL. Rex-Terum is the problem in a 4K life point format. If they're not going to release Rex-Terum, there's no point in releasing the deck. What would you do? Just, like, make Kentragina and just beat over people? There are way better decks for beating people down that don't require you to play a bunch of counter traps. You're missing strong engines like the Dominus or even Ferret Flames for the board wipe. You are missing Ferret Flames, that is true, but I would rather Ferret Flames be allowed to come to the game than them be needing to balance around Ferret Flames not coming to the game because of Dynamorphia. Is there a point in playing with no Rexterium? You could live on... There is a point in playing with no Rexterium. You can live on low LP. When we have that, we have Punk for that now. I disagree. I think when it comes to non-anime decks, I am very selective about which decks should be released and which decks should not be released. And I am of the opinion that there is no way you can balance Dynamorphia properly for Duel Links while still having it be an enjoyable experience. It is either going to be so watered down, it doesn't feel like Dynamorphia and no one will play it, or it will be broken. There's no point in releasing it, like, you can't find a sweet spot where it's fun in Duel Links and still feels like Dynamorphia without being broken. Oh, we have 22 live viewers, huh? That is a lot of people watching Master Duel stream. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you guys are having fun. I love Cashier. Cashier is the best deck. And if you don't believe me, take a look. I agree with this mindset, thank you. Take a look at my glorious 3 copies of Kashtira Fenrir. 1, 2... Sorry, I actually played a game of TCG the other day, so my cards are not organized. Bam! Gorgeous. Dimension Shifter. Nobody wants watered-down versions of decks, exactly. Alright, we special summon Fenrir. Fenrir's effect, since we Dimension Shifter, we can't get drolled. Lol, here comes the Fenrir. Listen, Fenrir is glorious. Literally the most perfect card that was ever printed. Whips out the physical copies. Beautiful cards. Well, I have to, because this guy, Not Important 8882, is brand new, and he's talking about the TCG. So he doesn't know that I play Cashier in the TCG. Gotta show him. Alright, Unicorn effect. We grab the Birth. Activate Birth. More than anything else in the incoming box, what I dread is Punisher. Oh. Psychic and Punisher is pretty fun. Alright, we normal summon Ogre. Ogre effect. Grab... Prepper... I'm going to grab Big Bang, actually. Now we Xyz into Shangri-Ira. To be fair, Unicorn is the problem with Kashtira. We'll come back to that. 1 sec. That is a take. We'll come back to that. I'll be right back. Hold on. Let me play my turn out before I get timed out. Special summon Rise Heart. All right, now we activate Kashtira Scareclaw's effect. Banish the Big Bang from our hand. That triggers Big Bang. Target the Shangri-Ira. Special summon Unicorn. Okay, now we activate Rise Heart's effect. We banish the Tier Limits Cashier from our deck. Mill our opponent for 3. This triggers Shangri-Ira. Target a zone. Xyz into a Rise Heart. Kashtira Burst, special summon Tier Limits Kashtira. Tier Limits Kashtira, banish the top 3 cards of our opponent's deck again. More Skull Servants. We will take the Big Bang. Alright, now we're going to Xyz into a... we're going to Xyz into a copy of Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon. With these 2 monsters, I build the overlay network. I Xyz summon number F0 Utopic Future. Kashtira Arise Heart's effect. Bow before my most powerful beast. Rank 1 Utopic Draco Future. And we pass. Let's go! I love pulling off UDF. 1777. Whoever just subscribed, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Okay. All right, back to what we were saying. So, all right, hold on. Free Fenrir ban Unicorn, Konami. Ooh, okay, that's an interesting take. I see where Rayan Jabri 4121 was coming from. Fenrir is already unlimited though. Fenrir is at 3 in the TCG. Everyone main decks kaijus. Wait, Neo Reptiles are kind of playable with Mokuba skill. What do you mean Neo Reptiles? If I recall correctly, First Wave Dynamorphy was a pretty enjoyable road deck. It's basically the same kind of deal as First Wave Lab. Control just comes from back row instead of the field like today. Ripping a card from the extra deck is very strong. Hold on, let me see. We're going to get the Fenrir back in our hand. The problem with Cashier is definitely a Rise Heart, not Unicorn. Not everyone, some decks currently can't play Kaijus. Yes, the best decks currently can, which I guess is what matters. Tax Dragon. Killer Tunes can rep 3 out of the extra deck with a flick of the wrist in OCG, but that's not the threat it presents. Now the Zone Lock is gone. Killer Tune is a cool deck, but it's so expensive for no reason. Straight Dark Hole, of course. Moisa Wright's effects. I guess we'll just take it. I don't think that there's a possibility that White can beat D-Shifter, so I don't know why he's still in the game. Maybe he forgot that I D-Shifted him. to be honest, he probably just forgot that I D-Shifted him. That was a very long turn. Alright, Birth. Special back Unicorn. Unicorn, grab Theosis. I kind of want to say deserved. I don't like to face Cashier. I don't care that he Darkhold me. Do you see any concern on my face? Am I concerned that he Darkhold me? Absolutely not. Ogre, grab preparations. That is exactly why I made UDF, so that I could just be like, I don't care if you do anything. Wait. Oh my god. The Moiserite lets me normal summon the Ghost Spell. If I didn't Xyz Lock myself, I could have just gone straight into Barone. That's funny. Yo, Moiserite lethal! Strong part of Unicorn, which is actually the search, is being able to trigger your other banish effects without your opponent having committed to anything. Yes, it is correct that Unicorn baiting Ash at the very beginning of the turn, because you have to respect Cashier Birth as a very, very legitimate threat, is very useful to you. $17.78. Whoever just subscribed, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Oh, hold on. So for all the new people who are having fun on stream, if you would like to catch other streams and you would like to, talk to me about other things while I'm not in the middle of the stream and have fun, then please consider joining the Discord server. Here is the link. We have fun here. A lot of the people that are already in the chat are parts of the Discord server, and they talk to you guys all the time, including Goldmine and Tutoru and Weash and Claystacks. They're all in the Discord server already. Okay, so we normal summon Rise Heart. Activate Theosis, target the Rise Heart, special summon the Fenrir. I was going to Ash that. No. Call by the Grave. The extra deck rip is the worst effect of Unicorn. I mean, Unicorn is a package deal. It doesn't really matter which of its effects are a problem, because the card itself exists not in a vacuum. It exists with both of its effects active. So the card's extremely powerful. Let's not pretend that it's not. It's just weird that you're saying that Fenrir should be freed when Fenrir is at 3, though. If it was a hand rip, it's fine. Manageable. Not banishing a key card from the extra deck. Well, part of the reason why why Unicorn is so good is because people are so are like so lax with their extra deck. They don't protect their extra deck, and they play as many like options as possible, as opposed to trying to bulk up on their core, which is a fault of players. And Cashier Unicorn encourages people to actually play their deck as opposed to a bunch of engines, which I think is healthy for the game. It is a powerful effect. I'm not saying it's not, but I think it's fine. Weash just... Wait, what? I swear Weash was already in my Discord server. Alright, whatever. Welcome to the server, Weash. Mimighoul. Interesting. This guy's name is Ban Malice. That's relatable. They had Cashier Preparations have a much more restrictive condition for that hand rip that it has. It's true. Cashier Preparations is the hardest card to actually trigger, although it's more common now that Dominus Impulse and Dominus Purge are in the game. I honestly disagree. An extra deck rip causing you to lose means either your opponent planned well or you were too lax in your extra deck. Yeah, I agree with that. Alright. Flip summon Archfiend. Opponent draws a card, we pitch Ogre, and we give him the card. I was going to activate Mimighoul Room. Special summon one monster from your hand or field, hand or deck to the field or in your opponent's field, then you can change one monster to face down defense position. Okay. Alright, well, nothing I can do about that. Set 3 pass. Alright, he normal summons Lollipo Yummy. Alright, you can't synchro summon. Link summon. Yummy Snatchy. Yummy Snatchy effect. Place a field spell. Yummy Amusements. Target the monster in the graveyard. We will banish it. Opponent's going to Ghost Bell us. We can cross out the Ghost Bell. I might sin in saying the most fun I've had playing Cash was having it as a side engine to Ursardic. Hey, everyone has things they like. Opponent's going to bounce his Archfiend. Okay. Sure, you've already normal summoned, so. Not the worst take I've heard, at least it's not Runic. Listen, I'm probably the only person who has ever played Kashtira Runic. The two decks have anti-synergy, unfortunately. Archfiend, special summon itself face down. Pass. Well, that was a mistake. I draw. 1 monster, annoying. 2 monsters, perfect. Kashtira Fenrir. Maybe Runic will be next in Duel Links? Absolutely not. That's right. That's right. Get out of here. Come on. With your meta nonsense. I think you could play Yummy against me. Gotta change basically every card to a 1-card banish? Yes, they would have to do that, and that would make the deck extremely boring. So, no, they're not going to do it. They're just not going to release it. Even then, that's sketchy? Yeah. Yeah, there's literally no point in releasing... Like, Runic doesn't add anything to the game. So if you're not going to release it at full power, then there's no reason to release it at all. So they just won't. Runic, Tenpai, Dynamorphia. There are plenty of decks that should never come to Duel Links. Max C. Okay. Go ahead. Sprite maybe will not be that strong in DL. Probably not. Sprite needs a lot of zones. So being limited to 3 zones is pretty rough. Also, if they do give us Elf, Elf can only point to 1 monster. Makonko, Water Arabesque, okay. Arabesque's effect. Bounce Fenrir. Tenpai is debatable. It would be like Ancient Gear, where it's super strong going second, but okay going first. I don't want it to be... I don't want to see Tenpai go first. What is Tenpai going to do if they go first? Baylor. Sanaki, the Makonko Devotee. The Illusion one? I've never seen this card. Oh, this card doesn't even stop you from getting... Wait, this card doesn't stop itself from being destroyed in battle? It's an illusion. So, a Makonko monster and an illusion monster, and it can't stop itself from being destroyed by battle. That's wild. Tenpai going first is just seals sit on 4 hand traps? That's right, and that's not fun. Not interesting. Heatwave? Exactly, yeah, you would just play Heatwave. Alright, nice Max C. Moving on. Alright, special summon the Fenrir again. Fenrir effect. We'll grab Scareclaw. Scareclaw, banish the unicorn, special summon itself. Rise Heart, special summon itself. Battle. Fenrir attacks Sanaki. Fenrir effect, we banish the Kyoto Waterfront. Does Sanaki have an effect when it's destroyed? If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one face-up monster on the field, equip this card to it as an equip spell. Okay. Sure. Go ahead. Alright, the opponent's down to 1500. Exceeds into Shangri-Era. Rise Heart effect. We all want full power Manatium in DL. I don't know who you're talking about. Full power Vanadium low key would barely function. There's just no space. Nibiru. That's fine. Okay, my Primal Being token wasn't even that big. Triple Tactics. Let's take a look at your hand. Put it back. Alright, good luck. Bro summoned me an attack when I have 7,500 defense. Let's see. Okay, he equips to Nibiru. Alright. Battle. Attack Nibiru. So you can put this card in the graveyard, sure. Main 2. Mayawashi Dori. Target the Sanaki. Sanaki effect. Imperm. We do not let this guy play cringe Mikanko cards at all. He is simply dead now. Seventh Tachyon is a hell of a good card to be added this early in Duel Links. This early, it's 10 years old. This game has been out since 2016. No Mikanko? True. How many Woolies have you come across this climb? None so far. Wooly is usually like high silver or low gold. Mikank no, if you will, lol. It's a good one, gold. Oh no, I know, that was Groundlord. Mikank no, fantastic. Alright, we got the Ash. Three cards in the extra deck? Okay, just slam down the Brandon Fusion. Wedju Temple, okay. Wedju Temple effect. Bro said we look alike. You both start with G, and you both have a moderator shield. So yes, you do look exactly alike in terms of your names. Shield of the Millennium Dynasty in the 1 zone. I think I am going to open the new box because of 7th Tachyon and the Sharks. Cool. Hope you enjoy. I'm going to be doing that as well. I'll be streaming it tonight at 8 o'clock when the box goes live. He just put 2 Shield of the Millennium Monks out? Okay, sure. Negate. I'm here for my Galaxy Eyes support. Galaxy Eyes upscale. GG. Exodia when the opponent has one negate. Worn out. So Gold, did you watch my video about which card should come to Duel Links? We slam down the ogre. Opponent's gonna max C. Sure. Ogre effect. Let's look at the top 5. King Sark Imseti. Bro. You can't just King Sark Imseti. That's insane. That's like actually disgusting. I talked about the full armor master in the Discord. Setting one unaffected dude in a counter trap. Alright, we normal summon Ghost Spell. Synchro into Barone. Alright, he draws the Imseti. The next card is Eternal Soul. I don't really care if he draws Eternal Soul. We'll bring back our ogre. I feel like any craft could come to DL right now and be fine. I mean, probably could. All the Pendulum decks suck in Duel Links. Cashier preparations. Alright. Let's let him Horus here. Do Horus things. Feel so stupid because I was about to ask if it was even in the TCG yet. Illusion of Chaos. What is he gonna add? Add Magician's Rod. Put another card back. Does it go on top? It does go on top, okay. Alright, that triggers Ogre. 5 more cards. Imseti's effect. Pitch 2. Imseti pitch Horus the Black Flame Deity. Whoa now. Let's calm down for a second here, people. Activate Red Eyes Fusion. Absolutely not. Alright, normal summon your Rod. Go ahead. Rod effect. I say let him cook? No. We make him suffer. We don't play Cashier to allow people to play the game. We do the opposite. Opponent activates Dark Magical Circle. Look at the top 3. Turn off the stove. He's not cooking shit. Grab Soul Servant. That triggers Cashier Birth. We banish those horse cards from the graveyard. Let him cook. Hey, it's the odd Korean! Why didn't you let him goon? Look, if I let everyone who duels me goon, then the world's going to end. Like, no guy will ever find a woman if they all goon. No gooning in this stream? True. Alright, hold on. Alright, what is this guy's deck? 2 Dark Magicians, Red Eyes, triple Magician Souls, double Maxi, 2 Magician's Rods, 2 Ash, 1 Timaeus, 3 Imseti, 1 Duamatef, 1 Happy, 1 Kebizanef, 1 Horus the Black Flame Deity, 1 Nibiru, 2 Illusion of Chaos, 1 Red Eyes. He just opened it. He just opened the Red Eyes fusion. 1 Fusion Deployment, 2 Dark Magical Circles, 2 Piercing the Darknesses, 2 King Sarks, 2 Super Polys, 1 Called By, triple Soul Servant, 1 Secrets of Dark Magic, 2 Eternal Souls. Dragostopelia, DMTTK, Dark Magicians, Dragoon, Master of Chaos, Predaplant, Trifo Veritum, Starving Venom, Predapower, Fusion Dragon, Chaos Angel, Hope Harbinger, Garunex, Zeus, Typhon, and Little Knight. Insane. Absolutely wild game. Look, Ifragor, he couldn't use Dragoon. He was like, or Typhon. He was like, if I can finally just summon the guy, I can Typhon. No, I only summon once from the extract. Hand's pretty good. Lordly Load, we just ashed that. Special Blue Eyes, we can go spell that. Set 1. Primite, Lordly Load, Special Summon Blue Eyes White Dragon, but now you are locked out of using any monster effects. Okay. Normal Summon Planet Pathfinder. Planet Pathfinder effect, tribute itself. Welcome to a world at war. I activate my field spell. Pressured Planet Rate Soth. Pressured Planet Rate Soth allows me to add Kashira Riseheart from my deck to my hand. Most broken deck in the game right now? That's a good question. Probably Draco Tail at the moment, but in 4 days it'll be K9. Special summon Kashira Fenrir. Kashira Fenrir's effect, we add a Kashira monster card from our deck to our hand. Bro's bullying Little Timmy with his blue eyes. Little Timmy deserves it. Grab Tear Limits Kashira. Tear Limits Kashira, special summon itself, banish the Kashira Ogre. Tear Limits Kashira. Mill ourselves for 3. Kashira Riseheart's effect. Special summon itself. Exceeds. Rank 7 Kashtira Shangri-Ira. Kashtira Rise Hearts effect. Banish the top 3 cards of our opponent's deck face down. Shangri-Ira's effect is a Chain Link 1. Hey Neo, how you doing? Hey Reaper Squad, what's up? I am just getting ready for K9. Special summon Fenrir. Lock down a zone. Pressured Planet Rate Sauce effect. We destroy the face down card. To be fair, Draco Tail is a fine deck. It's not that broken. There aren't that many broken decks in the game right now. I was asked what the most broken deck is. The fact that Draco Tail is the most broken deck is a sign that the meta is fairly healthy. True Light, destroy. Cool. Exceeds into a Rise Heart. Battle. A Rise Heart attacks directly. Fenrir, banish the Lordly Load. Shangri-Ira effect, lock down another zone. Kashtira is back at full power, or monsters still limited and banned? Monsters are still limited and banned, unfortunately. When it draws, Shangri-Ira's effect. Opponent's gonna Drill Beam. Reveal Lordly Load. Target Shangri-Ira. A Rise Hearts effect activates as a Chain Link 1. Pressured Planet Rate Sauce effect activates as a Chain Link 2. Even if you negated the effect, it was still activated. Say goodbye to your search. A Rise Hearts effect activates again. How'd you make it playable? I love Kashtira. I don't care how much they limit me. Malice is still Malice is the most broken deck ever released, and its counters are cringe. Malice is banned out. They banned White Binder. I'm not worried about Malice anymore. Opponent activates Lordly Load. Nope. We banish 3. Banish the Lordly Load face down. A Rise Hearts effect activates as a Chain Link 1. Kashtira Big Bang's effect activates as a Chain Link 2. We return Tier Limits Kashtira from our special, like our Xyz materials to our hand, then special summon it. Now we can take this monster. Tier Limits Kashtira's effects, since it was special summon, banish the top 3 cards of our opponent's deck. More Drill Beams gone. Actually, I think that's all 3 Drill Beams. No, not quite. Thanks for the nib. 1 card left in hand, he's dead. Bro hasn't seen what Tyr could do in their prime. Tiers were broken back then. Tyr is a deck that everyone likes to complain about, but, I mean... Prime Tyr was built different. Reaper Squad, we're gonna play Sharks Night on stream. You coming to the Duel Link stream when it comes out at 8? Okay, I think my stream is probably good to go up in bit rate. Let's raise it to 4,000. Alright, special summon Fenrir first. Alright, am I dropping frames? I'm not dropping frames. Good. Neo, I found the way to make Bury and Hope work. We use Vexter with his skill because it dumps everything. That doesn't work. Not like Prime format. So we Ash, Vector's skill locks you into number monsters and Umbral horror monsters. And Chaos Exceeds Bury and Hope is neither of those. That is the fourth person that's told me that, by the way. Activate Cashier of Birth. Normal summon Unicorn. Unicorn effect, we grab the Theosis. Won't make it, bro. I'll be asleep, to be honest. Sorry, almost midnight. When the box comes out for you, it'll probably be only 3 a.m. for me. That's perfectly fine. The VOD will be up if you want to watch that. Otherwise, I hope you have a good night. Ogre, grab Preparations. Set Xyz into Shangri-Ira. Rise Heart, special summon itself. Rise Heart effect, banish the Big Bang. Shangri-Ira's effect is a Chain Link 1. Big Bang's effect is a Chain Link 2. Scrap everything? Yeah, basically. You guys got to pay attention to the restrictions on your skills before you play things. That's how you end up on Reddit saying, "Why game bug?" Neo, what is the best format you have played in? That's a loaded question. The best format I've ever played in? It was right after Salamangrate got their last round of support. So I played full power Salamangrate, and I think what was the best deck at the time? I think it was... I think the best deck at the time... When did Salad come out? Hold on, let me see. Salamangrate Tiger. Salamangrate Tiger was released May 9th, 2024. Yeah, that sounds about right. Snake Eyes? Yeah. Snake Eyes was... Yeah, Snake Eyes came out. Yeah, Salad versus Snake Eyes was perfectly fine. That was a fun meta. I'll watch the VOD when I wake up. Okay. Tell them Neo Tachyon format and Duel Links. Duel Links will never be my answer to that question. Duel Links is an awful game. Alright, my opponent fusion summons twice, using cards from their hand while I have Kashira or Rise Heart out. Not the smartest play. Alright, Rise Heart's effect is a Chain Link 1. We attach the Big Bang as well. Alright, now we can use Shangri-Ira's effect. Special summon the Ogre. Activate a monster effect, I dare you. Activate Gateway to Chaos. Slander, I know, but Slander, add Blackluster Soldier. He's going to resolve the effect of the Dark Magicians. That was a mistake. This guy gets to draw a card, but now I get to activate Fenrir's effect as a Chain Link 1, Unicorn's effect as a Chain Link 2, and Ogre's effect as a Chain Link 3. Magician of Chaos, Thousand Knives, Dark Spell Regeneration, Obelisk the Tormentor. No! No! Get that out of here! Kashtira Arise Heart's effect activates. Kashtira Shangri-Ira's effect activates as a Chain Link 2. Kashtira Shangri-Ira's effect activates as a Chain Link 3. Kashtira Shangri-Ira's effect activates as a Chain Link 4. Zones all locked up. We steal his girl. Opponent activates Raigeki. Alright. I'll use Kashtira Shangri-Ira in response. Detach 3. Banish the Gateway to Chaos face down. Raigeki can't destroy Shangri-Ira. Shangri-Ira's effect activates. The last zone is locked. My opponent can't summon any monsters now. Set 1. Kashtira Preparations effect. Special summon Kashtira Rise Heart from my banish zone. Calm down on John Yugi. He's still trying to master the heart of the cards. That's his fault. Shangri-Ira's effect. We special summon from our deck Kashtira Unicorn. Use Shangri-Ira's material. The Angel of Wrath, rank 7 Kashtira Arise Hearts! Kashtira Birth. Special summon Fenrir. Fenrir effects. Grab Tier Limits Kashtira. And the opponent concedes. Stop blocking zones, please? No. This is the entire point of my deck. I finally got to zone lock. He doesn't deserve this. He's playing Obelisk the Tormentor. Do you realize how powerful that card is? It has 4,000 attack points. That's more than my Arise Heart. I have to defend myself. He doesn't deserve this when he Raigeki'd me. He had Obelisk in his deck. He's based. Am I not based? Am I not also based? Wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second. No one has ever called me cringe on my own streams before. This is standard Kashtira gameplay, sir. A hero lives. Interesting choice. Guy's name is I'm Back. Okay. Stratos. Stratos effect. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 44 cards? Interesting. Neo, to be fair, he Raigeki'd you after you zone locked him. So you asked for it at that point. Yeah. That's fair, I guess. He grabs Vision Hero Ferris. Okay. Activate Crosskeeper, pitch itself. Is he going to special summon Ferris without discarding a card? Special summon Shadow Mist. Shadow Mist, no effect. Bro isn't even going to banish Unicorn. Tier limits cast hero. We mill him for 3. We hit the Vion. Let's go. Vion is gone. Schmade and Schmooky. Let's see what he does. Link summon. Link 2 extra hero Cross Crusader. I suppose I deserve that. I put a Destiny hero in his graveyard. He gets to add a monster from his deck to his hand. Probably going to be malicious. My dad just sent me news. A towering beer coaster structure built from 63,000 pieces collapsed in a dramatic fashion after a young girl removed a single one. The massive installation was created by German artist Benjamin Clapper, who spent more than a month assembling the sculpture in a bid to break the Guinness World Record. In total, I spent about 120 hours constructing this sculpture. There's video of this little girl pulling a single card out of this, and then it's just collapsing on top of her. This world record House of Cards. That's awful. I love DL so much, they give me Green Baboon, Defender of the Forest from the URSR pack. I take Axter over that F. Oh, okay. Hold on. You know what, we guys, we don't need to watch this. This is boring. Alright. The Z is weird. What do you mean rape isn't a word? Okay. I understand that it's not like an appropriate term, but it's absolutely a word. Come on now. Panzer. Jackbox stream win. Look, if you become a member, you can ask for whatever you want. Pair? Okay, thank you. Let's see, Zen. Zen isn't a word either? Come on now. Gotta keep it PG. Rep. Okay. Nap. That's one. Pen. Pez? No. Oh, per. Okay, that's fine. Ape. One last 3-letter. Era. Nape, Neep, and Reap. Oh, Reap is spelled that way. Okay. Serafi, this is a family channel? Hey, they said that I have to pick up Pika and scat, but an actual English word isn't going to be here. That's ridiculous. Let's see. Donation stream for Velowent. You're asking a lot for a Brokey. You're asking me to play a game for you. Let's see. Let's see. You could ask. What's his name? Haphazard Prism. He's here right now. If he wants me to do your game, then I'll play it. Sewed. Is he still going? He's still going, chat. He found a Vion somewhere. Bees. Said? No. Oh, you. Trying to catching me, sleeping there. We've almost got everything. 1 4-letter, 1 5-letter, and the 6-letter. Weds. Weebs. No. Weebs isn't a word, guys. Personally, I'd ask Serafi to play some slop if I made a request. You are welcome to make whatever request. Dweebs! Dweebs! Oh no! Oh no! Someone in chat actually had a good idea. Hold on. Dweebs. Got it! We did it! The whole thing! Let's go! Gold mine! Huge, huge. How does my tier limits cashier have 100 attack points? Does he have 11 heroes in his graveyard? Jeez. Okay. Bro has DP. Alright. This Max C would have been nice to have had, like, 1 turn ago. Well then. Normal summon Planet Pathfinder. Planet Pathfinder effect, tribute itself. Welcome to a world at war. I activate Pressured Planet Rate Soth. I did not think dweebs was a real word. True. Alright. We need like I need like at least a couple people to play Jackbox. Let me see. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. I thought it was something bullies said in 80s movies. True. I got nothing. My hand's trash. Set 2. Defense, pass. That's gonna favorite contact. Okay. We Need Another Jeopardy stream was enjoyable. I have like 8 Jeopardy streams. Goldmine is a real one. Now can I get $20 for Typhoon? Typhon? Alright, let's see. Oh my gosh. Sure. Cashier's effect. Mill ourselves again. Alright, so hold on. Let me take a look at my channel. I have... Go to playlists. And we go to... Do I have a playlist for Jeopardy? I swear I have a playlist for Jeopardy. Oh no, it's in the Guild of Gurus playlist. That's right. Okay. So, let's see. Hold on. Alright, these were some good games. That was a good palate cleanser. Hold on. Alright, let's see. Let's take a look here. Okay. So we have the Guild of Gurus Jeopardy event from August 12th, 2023. And then... Hold on. This is 40 minutes of me stomping Goldmine. This is Goldmine's voice if you never heard it. This game went there. Alright, game 2. Is he gonna talk? There he goes. Okay, hold on. Where's the rest of my Jeopardy games? Alright, hold on. Let's go view channel. Manage videos. And search Jeopardy. Wait. Title contains Jeopardy only 2? What? That's not right. You just... Hold on. What do you mean? Oh, the rest of them are lives. That's right. Here we go. That's right. Okay, hold on. So... Not this video. Yeah, back then Neo used to bully us. He has lightened up a lot on us. It's true. I used to be a lot meaner. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we got Dueling Unlocked. We have Heroes. So I have 5 separate Jeopardy events before the one that I just did. And everyone else is, like, I've got, like, less than 50 views on. So if you want to watch Jeopardy, just go watch some of the older videos. And with that in mind, I could definitely play Jackbox. There's already, I believe there's already a video of us playing Jackbox on the Guild of Gurus channel. Hold on, let me see. Guild of Gurus. Did we ever put out our Jackbox video? Let me see. No, we didn't. Was it just a... Did we not record it? Maybe we didn't record it. Maybe we just had fun. Oh wait, no. You know, we didn't even stream it. That's right. It was just a thing that we did together. Okay, yeah, sure. All right, fine. Hold on. Let me message Crow real quick. Crow, we need a Jackbox stream. All right, fine. We'll play Jackbox. That's fine. We'll figure that out. All right. In that case, it's 5 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead and leave for now. I got to eat dinner before the stream tonight. I will see you guys all at 8 p.m. The Duel Room will open at 10. So if you are here for 2 hours, you will be able to have a chance to duel against me with my new sharks. But first, we're going to be obviously playing on ranked. I'm going to be showcasing the deck and the combos. Thank you all so much for coming out. My name is Serafi, and I was thrilled to have all of you with me.